Kimi Antonelli has retired from one race all season. He is also on his last engine. Both of those are true. Only one of them is in the price. That's the market's prediction for Sunday. Kimi Antonelli is the favorite, and on this season's evidence that looks about right. 50 points clear, quickest car all year, and retired from exactly one race. 1. He's also on his last engine. Not his last of the weekend. His last full stop, with 11 races to run. 3 places we think that prediction is wrong. Here's the first. Antonelli is at his limit on 4 of the 6. Engine, exhaust, energy store, control electronics, all maxed. The next change on any of them isn't a change. It's a grid penalty. 2 units of headroom, 11 races to spend them across. A driver burning parts at an average rate has 4 or 5 left. Lindblad has 9. And this is the bit that isn't in the results. Teams don't only change parts when something breaks on a Sunday. They change them after a Friday failure, a leak in qualifying, a unit that's simply tired. None of that reaches a classification sheet, so a car can look flawless all season and quietly empty its allowance doing it. Now put Verstappen beside him, 3 retirements to Antonelli's 90 fewer racing laps, and on results a visibly messier year. He's at his limit on nothing, not one of the 6. So the driver who finishes everything is out of parts, and the driver who keeps stopping has a full cupboard. The failures never cost Antonelli a race. That part everyone has right. They cost him the allowance, and that bill is deferred, not paid. Which is our first problem with the favorite. The market is backing a car with 2 spare parts and 11 races left to survive. Before we go further, the easy version of this story is that Mercedes have a reliability problem, and you've heard it all year. We checked. It isn't true. Mercedes-powered cars retired 11 times from 84 starts. 13%, the lowest rate of any engine on this grid, not mid-table, the lowest. Ferrari sit at 21, Honda at 45, and before anyone screenshots that Ferrari number, split it. The works cars retired twice in 22 starts, while the customers at Haas and Cadillac retired 12 times in 44. Almost all of it belongs to teams that don't build the engine. So we won't tell you Ferrari's power unit is fragile because our own data won't carry it, and we won't run the reliability case off retirements at all. We run it off the allowance because that one is published, audited, and it actually bites on a Sunday. Second problem, and it's independent of the first. Rank the whole season on clean air pace, and Antonelli is fastest. 0.4% clear of Hamilton, and clearer still over a qualifying lap. 11 races of evidence saying he's had the best car and been the best driver in it. Run it on the last 4 rounds only. Austria, Silverstone, Spa, Hungary. He's third. Norris is first, and he's found 0.4% since the season opened, the biggest gain of anyone at the front. Verstappen is second and has found nearly as much, while Antonelli has gone backwards. 4 races is a small sample, and we won't pretend otherwise, but it points the same way the allowance does. The gap between Antonelli and the pack is smaller this weekend than it's been all year, and that's the second thing that prediction doesn't look like it's carrying. Second in the market's prediction, and this one goes the other way. Over those same 4 rounds, the quickest car in clean air hasn't been the Mercedes, it's been the McLaren. Norris is 91 points down, and the title is gone, so nobody's discussing him. But the championship is a season-long number, and Sunday is 1 race. And on a 1-race view, he has arrived in the best form of anyone here. The market has him second now, and that's the one call in it we find hardest to argue with. And one call of our own settles this weekend. Hamilton has completed more racing laps than anyone on this grid. 11 starts, 11 finishes, no retirements. 2 weeks ago, we said he'd out-qualify Leclerc here. It's a sprint weekend, so to be exact, Saturday's session, the one that sets the grid. And of all the weekends for a penalty to be live, this is close to the worst one. Zandvoort is the second shortest lap of the year, and only 0.3 of it is straight, the lowest anywhere we've raced except Monaco. Longest straight, 385 meters. The typical circuit this season gives you 590. There is nowhere to pass here, which makes track position the most expensive thing on the calendar this weekend. Somewhere with a kilometer of straight, a fast car starting 10th is a recovery drive. Here, it's a 7th place. So, the market's predictions, with our marks on them. Antonelli to win, we think too confident for 2 reasons you've now seen. Norris, we won't argue. Verstappen, we think the market has him too far back, not because he's quick enough to win it. Our own data says Red Bull are 4th on pace, but because he's the only front runner with no penalty risk at a circuit where a penalty can't be recovered. We're not handing you numbers of our own. Pace data gives you a gap in tenths, not a probability, and we'd rather say nothing than dress a guess up as a model. One place we agree, and it's worth saying out loud, because a second opinion is only useful when it can tell you you're right. The championship market makes Antonelli a heavy favorite, and it is the deepest book in the sport. 50 points in the fastest car is a big position. Our argument is about Sunday, not the season. We did go looking for more markets to check ourselves against. There's a podium book, a safety car book, head-to-heads, and nothing has traded in any of them. One of them has a midfield driver as near enough a coin flip for a top 3, on a spread so wide you couldn't trade it if you wanted to. That's a placeholder, not an opinion, so we're not grading ourselves against it. 3 things could break this. The parts list filed Friday. If Mercedes have brought pace, Chapter 2 is wrong. The component papers, same day. Our numbers are the latest published. But if Antonelli took anything else in Hungary, he has less headroom than we've told you, not more. And rain, which this place does better than most. We're on record 4 days before anyone turns a wheel. Monday, we put this against what actually happened and tell you which parts were wrong. Don't trust us. Watch the record.